What do you think, Candy? What do you think? What? The tail's going. The tail's a wagging. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is January 24th. It is Monday, 2022. I hope everybody's doing well. Early afternoon here, well, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, a little after 3, actually almost 4. I should say that because I know it's 4 o'clock. Oh, we just got hit. Okay. So, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So before we get anything, now here's a weird thing, and we're going to get into this topic here in a moment. So the stock market today, at one point today, was down over 1,000 points. But as of right now, and I just looked at with like 7 minutes to go till 4 o'clock, it's up 149. That's interesting, right? How do you get that big of a swing? Alright, so this is a what if type of video. This is not me making any predictions, me using a scenario, and I've kind of done a few of these in the past, cause and effect type of situation, okay? So what we're going to talk about is, and I talked earlier about they're contemplating sending, they have 8,500 troops on standby right now, and where they're talking about deploying them to Ukraine, and and of course I had somebody in the comments was like, they're not sending them to Ukraine, they're going to send them to Poland, or they're going to send them someplace else. Okay, let's be realistic. Okay, let's talk realistically here. Now this is a scenario. So let's talk about what is going on right now. We're just going to go with the United States. We're just going to go with the United States, okay? You have inflation is at a 40-year high. We have a president with an approval rating in the 30s. We have a very, very divided country. Very divided. Left, right, vaxxed, unvaxxed, fighting over religion, fighting over race, which is perpetuated by the news media. So you have all these divisions going on, all right? If you look at what was going on before the whole pandemic thing started, and if you look at that realistically, around the world, including the United States of America, you had people that were like, enough is enough. I've had enough of big government, and the controls and all those type of things. So we come out with this pandemic. And what were they able to do? Basically, people just went, whatever you say. Okay, we'll do whatever you say. We'll just follow along blindly. And so what have they ascertained from this? And again, this is all speculation. This is not saying that this is how it is. I'm just using these things as a basis of what I'm going to talk about. So they've ascertained who will and who will not comply. That's a fact. There's always going to be a certain percentage of people that are never going to conform. They're never going to comply. That is a fact. The majority, if they're fed enough of whatever BS is being fed, they're going to do whatever they're told. Right? So what you're seeing again now, and it's starting to amp up again, increase, is people saying enough is enough. No more. Not buying it anymore. Not buying the scenario of whatever is being put out there. People have had enough. They've had enough of big governments. They had enough of all these things. So let's look. So that we have that going on in this country. We have but the highest inflation in 40 years. We have a lot of people not working. You have a judicial system that has basically opened the door, and again, this part is just opinion, have opened the door and let criminals pretty much do whatever they want to do. So crime is through the roof. The police officers are now the bad guys, and the criminals are the victims. I don't know how that works, but that's what they're putting out there. You have the catch and release programs in a lot of different states. So, well, we'll deal with it at a later date while we continue to let criminals go out and continue to commit crimes and do all those type of things, right? So we got a lot of things going on. You have a lot of people that are very disgruntled. They're upset. You know, there's speculation that certain groups of people are going to try to overthrow the government. So what do we need? And I want you to think about this. This is a scenario. What do we need to bring everybody together? How do we get everybody together like we did in 9/11? How do we get people together? We need some kind of an event to happen. All right? And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. But if we have some kind of huge event, be it a false flag event or a real event, who knows what the case may be, but we need to have a common enemy, right? We were all afraid of Al-Qaeda. Oh my God, they're the boogeyman. But yet we leave billions in weapons and all that stuff behind in Afghanistan for people who hate us. I don't understand that concept either, but who am I to say, right? So we need a new boogeyman. We need somebody else to be the new bad guy. And so that seems to be the focus, is they're trying to make it be Putin, right? Now, if some event happens, again, over there, we're going to be drawn into a conflict that I don't think that would be good for this country. I don't think that would be good for this country. Because if you look at the younger generation, you're not going to see a bunch of the man bun wearing skinny jeans type crowd lining up to say, I want to defend my country. So something will have to happen where it will have to happen on American soil, in my opinion, to cause that patriotism to rise up again. Okay? So how do you do that? How do you go about that? How do you make that happen? So there has to be, like I said, again, this is just a scenario speculating what possibly could happen. I'm not saying this is going to happen, just food for thought. This video is to make you think. That's all I'm trying to do, is make you think. So if we can stir up some kind of an event to get everybody back on board and rah, rah, rah for the country, because the people that they want to go off and fight are the patriots. The people that, your city boys, your country boys, not your, and I'm talking, when I say city boys, I'm talking the tougher group of city boys that ain't going to take no crap from nobody. So if we can get all them off and send them off someplace to fight for whatever cause we decide to make it for, then it's all about control and what is good for a economy that is stagnant and not growing. Of course, war. So it would be, in my opinion, it will be compounding of two things: control and stimulating the economy, and try to get things booming once again. Because right now, again, in strictly opinion, things are going down the toilet in a big way. Record food prices, fuel prices are out of control, heating your home is out of control, trying to figure out how to pay for your medications, which are extremely overpriced. All those things, those are issues. But if we can distract us all, don't focus on the man behind the curtain. Look at him. He's the bad guy. He's the boogeyman. I think that's what you're going to see happen. Do I hope it happens? Absolutely not. I hope it doesn't happen. Would it surprise me if it happens? Absolutely not. It will never. That would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. I think that there has to be something that happens on American soil. That would not shock me at all. Would not shock me at all. So, I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback in this. Am I completely off base? Am I some kind of conspiracy theorist? That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just spitballing, talking about things that possibility might happen, could happen, who knows. Hopefully does not, but that possibility is out there. When you keep poking the bear, eventually the bear is going to turn around and give you a swat. and then what you do after that is what leads to an accelerated version of something. So those are things to think about, and I definitely want to, like I said, I want to hear your feedback on this topic. Am I completely full of crap? Put it in the comments. Let me know. If you think I'm on base, let me know in the comments as well. I think we are in a very precarious situation where it could turn ugly really, really fast, and it could definitely be a catalyst of a major change, and not for the better. Okay, that's strictly my opinion. But anyway, real quick, I did want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. Free to join, does not cost anything, but you do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. So definitely take advantage of that once you're in. Check out the message boards, check out the state or country that you live in to try to connect with like-minded people. Also, on my website we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store, and again, that is you will go there, you will see the Forefathers logo, you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1. Alright, so definitely take advantage of that as well. And that's the number 1, not ONE, and you'll save 15% on your purchase. Last thing, again, if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy Foods. What we have available is there. So definitely take advantage of that as well. GMO free, it is made in the United States. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. If you need gluten options, they are also available. Again, everything is in stock right now. So definitely take advantage of that, because if we have some kind of major emergency, there will be a run on everything once again. That's how it happens. Right now they're in good shape with everything. Things are shipping out very, very fast. So definitely take advantage of that. Okay? Let's see what else was. Oh, just real quick again, I just want to mention that I will be live streaming tonight for the Hardcore Preppers only. So definitely, if you want to be part of that, you go to my main page, you will see the join button. You click on that, you become a Hardcore Prepper. The live stream tonight is just for Hardcore Preppers, so definitely take advantage of that as well. And I do appreciate all the support with all levels of membership. It definitely, everything goes to help support what we're doing here, and expansion and everything else. So I appreciate that very much. So hopefully I will see some new people tonight. That would be great. But otherwise it will be the regular people that are already there, and we'll have a good discussion. Okay? So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. I just fed this fire, just so you know, before I started this stream, so that's why you're not seeing the flames kicking up huge. I just got it going before I started doing this video. So, I mean, there was hot coals in there, of course, but it needed more wood on there. So, also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive. Stay away from the negativity. Stay focused, guys. Keep prepping. Keep getting ready. Things are getting crazy. So we just need to continue to do our due diligence. Be as ready as we can. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse One, out for now.